Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. We are on the last trial, but apparently the last trial is a trial in itself because I was informed that we're kind of maybe halfway through. What? Is that true, guys? Either way, I'm going to try to do the best I can. If I don't stop in the best places, I'm sorry, but I've never played this before. So this is the real deal, the real life reactions, the live version, if you will, sort of. But now we have made a decision in the last one that we have no choice, even though it's probably going to implicate some very bad things for us. We have to call Gina to the stand and find out exactly what happened on the night that McGilded gave her all of those items and what he told her to do, because there's no other way out of this. And I think that Van Zeeks has actually been leading us to this on purpose because he also needs to know. So I'm trusting the process. Let's find out. Your witness currently in the stand may step down until further notice. Get that guy out of here. You are not any help at all. Not even a little. You're only lucky that you're good looking, but I need you to get the fuck out of my face. Because, listen, the biggest W-O-T, waste o' time, sir. Then I shall bid you good day. Get the hell out of here. Oh, never mind. Wait. You, sir, shall remain in the stand while Miss Lestrade testifies. Oh shit, what? Oh no. Wait, isn't that gonna cause like some kind of Jerry Springer situation, or do we want, well, I guess the inspector's there, but he hasn't really done anything either. As you wish. Man, we're gonna have 10 people up in here. It's gonna be crowded. Does the thing just get longer and longer the more people that come up there? The bench. Listen, they just add on another piece. All right then, Gina, it's time. I know this will be hard, but please, put your faith in me here. I hope she gets the message. I hope she knows. Good luck, Bruno. Yeah, we're gonna need it. I'm worried about this, but what else? We gotta do it. Oh, girl. Oh boy, I am so nervous about this, guys. Of course you don't want to look at that idiot. I don't blame her, to be honest. Gina, you're right. The articles that Mr. McGilded had deposited in Windibank's pawnbrokery are intimately related with the omnibus case, the trial of which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago. Yes, and I remember this young lady being brought before me in that trial as well. That's right, my lord. Her testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGilded. Oh, here we go. Someone's gonna call this out, though. I hope we know what we're doing. Oh, I hope we know what we're doing. The omnibus case was intriguing, to say the least. He knows. Like, we talked about this in the last one. He knows that whole thing was fucked up. He knows it's a farce. He knows that we got the wrong verdict. He knows. Hopefully he doesn't out us completely, but I don't think he can at the moment, because he's going to have proof for it. And now here we are all again, the same players in that trial facing each other once more. I also realized that as well. A twist of fate, perhaps, my Nipponese friend? Bro, if it keeps bringing you back to me, I guess I'm not gonna complain too much about it. I'm just saying. Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago. An old brickmaker was stabbed to death in an omnibus running along London's winter streets. Boy, here we go. We gotta go through all this again. For the people that weren't there before. Apart from the victim, there was only one other person in the carriage, Mr. McGilded. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder. But as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged. That the murder, in fact, took place above the defendant's head on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. Right, that's what we thought anyway. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought that possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under a seat in the carriage, hoping to pick the pockets of unsuspecting passengers. Well, I mean, we can't spin it as any other way but that, can we? Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGilded died in this very courtroom in the most extraordinary of circumstances. Boy, you said it. I guess we're assuming that he really is dead, though. But I will tell you again that I'm not going to be surprised if they pull him out of nowhere and say, haha, I'm alive, but I'm not sure anymore. A mystery that remains unsolved even now, 2 months on. I mean, Van Zeeks was there, so I'm assuming they checked it afterwards, and if they found body remains or not, he probably would have said something if they hadn't. As indeed does the omnibus murder itself. That's true.
Be that as it may, I recall neither the disc nor the small box being mentioned in the course of those proceedings.
That is also true. Miss Lestrade? You're all right, Gina. She's not okay. Oh no. Would you tell the court now, please? What really happened in the omnibus 2 months ago, I mean. Come on, Gina, trust me. Do you trust me? Oh no, oh no, oh no! No, Gina, come on, look at me, look at me, look at me. Girl, trust me, see my eye beams coming at you. I don't know what you mean. I already said all of what I know. And what about everything you told us yesterday from inside your prison cell? Please, Miss Lestrade, this is extremely important. Come on, Gina, look at me and get the reference. Girl, you got me? Oh my god, I hope she figures it out. But... Remember, little girl, if it transpires that you willfully withheld information in the trial 2 months ago, the Home Office will seek to prosecute you for perjury. Oh, great! Well, thanks a lot, sir. Thank you for spelling it out. That's gonna help our case. Don't you want to know the truth? Bro! Oh, wonderful. Well, there goes that. How's she gonna talk now? And naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. Bro, did you really need to do this? Although, let's face facts. You have little credibility to lose. Oh, no. He didn't have to say that. He didn't have to do all that. Come on now. He didn't have to be that mean about it. Honestly. Ginny, don't listen to him. Please, you have to trust Runo now. Iris? We're on your side. We got you, girl. Can you do it? I promise we'll get you out of this somehow. All right, then. I'll talk. It's the right choice, Gina. Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hell-bent on bringing the entire courtroom down about his ears. So be it. Bro, you don't even know what I'm about to bring down. You wait and see.
I must confess that I'm struggling to understand what on earth is happening here. However, it would appear that Mr. McGilden's pawned articles and that extraordinary case of the omnibus harbor secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware.
That's true. We gotta get to the bottom of it. It's the only way.
So, Miss Lestrade, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events of 2 months ago.
I'm just surprised they're letting it happen so quickly. Like, just so easily. But I think they also want to know, don't you?
You will reveal the truth, a commodity sorely lacking in your original statements.
Oh, shit. All right, don't be scared, Gina. Just do it. This is it, then. Everything's gonna come out. Oh, someone's gonna send that to me later on socials. I just know it. Like Van Zeek said, oh, they're gonna add that on. That's the second image. Yes, in a story of images. This could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears, but as a lawyer, I'm prepared to take that risk. We gotta do it. We've gotta know. The truth is important. We'll figure it out. We'll get through. The real truth of the omnibus case. Guys, here we go. What's gonna happen? Truth is, that brickmaker Carl was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw that disc on the floor. Really? Remember, this is the first time we're hearing about any of it. All of a sudden, I heard a scream from over me head, and that pair on the roof deck went off to coal the slopes. That's when McGilden slipped the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop roundabout. Did he? I guess that accounts for that money discrepancy. He threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing to no one about what I'd seen or heard. That's true. I hope they'll give her a little bit of sympathy for that anyway.
Good grief, this is outrageous. What you've just told the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago.
Okay, but try to understand, she's just a kid. As you say, my lord.
Then there's every chance. I may have adjuncted.
I hate this word. I know the word. Adjudicated. Educated. It sounds like educated, but it's not.
An error in McGilden's trial. It sounds very much to me as if the man deliberately deceived this court.
He did, and her too. We need to really harp on that part.
In an effort to cover up the most wicked of schemes.
Without doubt, your lordship is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. The actions of the accused in that trial, of this witness, and of my learned friend are entirely inexcusable. Oh, listen, I'll take the fall then. Rather take it than Gina. I don't believe it. The whole trial was a farce. It was all lies. That McGilded fellow was rotten to the core, just like the pickpocket.
Don't forget that lawyer from the east. They were all in on it together.
Oh, great. You're wrong. The lot of ya. Mr. Nara Odo, the lawyer there, he didn't know nothing about it.
Humbug!
I don't think so. Are we really expected to believe that?
He really stitched everyone up, didn't he? What an operation to get the man off scot-free.
Unforgivable, stop. The lies have to stop. Stop. Everyone shut up, I'm talking. Damn it. Yes, the defense made a terrible error of judgment. I intend to take full responsibility and suffer whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it is imperative that the court allows the witness to elaborate on her testimony. Because the true significance of McGilded's Pond articles must be brought to light. What do you say, Van Zieks? Do you want the truth or not? Very well, my learned student friend. He said yes, thank goodness. Jeez. I really think he wants the truth as much as we do. Given the depths of calamity you have just plunged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing.
Words fail me. The situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, my lord.
I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial.
Oh boy. Something tells me I'm probably getting deported. Well, it was a good run. We had it. Listen, I can go join Susato. Of course, my lord. Blimey. Mr. Naruhodo.
Now, counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Listen. I'm doing it. I'm pressing everything and I'm getting everything out of here. Oh, man turned away. Did you see that? We don't even have his back. What's he doing? Truth is that Brittmaker Cove was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. Let's go. And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Miss Lestrade? If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment underneath one of the seats? Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can't see nothing at all. What is it? Oh, I can go over here? Oh, I guess I always could. Wait, they're whispering shit to each other. Wait, what's this? Wait, excuse me? There's nothing to pursue, though. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait, pursue is still there. No, stop. Wait,
excuse me.
Can I do this? Oh, I didn't know. Could I have done that the whole time? Oh, if that's the case, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't see any comments about that. Is there something you'd like to share with the court, Inspector Grayson and Mr. Graydon? Is this something you would like to share with the class? Why were they whispering to each other, though, guys? Hello? We're talking to you. No. Say it ain't. Guys, say it ain't so. I was so worried about this in the last two. Hello? Inspector Mr. Graydon. Oh, shit.
Blimey, you're trying to give me a heart attack.
Yes? Maybe I am. You have been whispering to each other for quite some time now. Tell us, what is the discussion about? Can you imagine doing that in front of all of us where we saw it, though? Oh, why are you looking so hot looking to the left? Okay, anyway.
Discussion with this fella. Pull the other one, sunshine. You think I've got anything to talk about with shady gent like this?
We just saw you doing it. Everyone saw, surely.
And I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine.
Yeah, sure. I'm not buying nothing. But they've clearly been talking the entire time I've been cross-examining Gina. Uh-oh, whoops. Oh, was I supposed to do that at the last? I'm sorry, I did it because I noticed it now. We haven't really been cross-examining her that long. It was just very noticeable is what it was. It's as if they've been negotiating. Oh, no. Van Zeeks, you saw that too, didn't you? Come on, help me out here. The judge, surely you saw it.
You will kindly refrain from talking amongst yourselves while the witness is giving testimony.
That's right.
Yeah, sorry, my lord.
You better be. No, doesn't that look bad? Is no one gonna say anything but me? Oh, come on. What were those two talking about? I don't know.
Miss Lestrade, continue with the testimony.
That's all? That's all? Nothing's gonna happen? Oh no. Alright, well, okay, maybe I did it in the wrong place. Well, now they're facing forward though, it's changed. Alright, well, we already got this part. Truth is, the Brickmaker Cove was in the cabin of the omnibus the whole time. And she said, yes, I was under the seat. Alright, so let's go ahead and press this one then, too. When the Irishman dragged me out from under the seat, I saw the disc on the floor. Definitely tell me more about this. Was the disc you saw this one? Yeah, I reckon it probably was. Sorry, I'm checking now. Oh, you guys are acting right now? I can't believe it. I hope I didn't miss anything earlier, guys, when I could have gone over here and looked. Oh, that'd be awful. I honestly did not know that was the thing. Sorry about that. It was right next to the cove line on the floor.
Could this disc have belonged to the victim, perhaps?
I don't know, but McGildy picked it up pretty smartish. And then he sat the cove with the knife in his belly up in the seat.
What did he say to you at the time?
He told me not to say a word about what I'd seen or heard to no one. About the disc and all. I was dead scared. The way he was looking at me, I thought, if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with that knife too.
This is what you need to tell everyone. Hopefully we can garner some sympathy with this. She's just a kid.
Then he started asking me a load of questions, like what my name was, where I lived, and all that. He asked me about being a diver too.
But after a while, what had happened in the carriage was noticed?
Yeah, that's right. First there was a kind of rapping noise.
Oh shit, I can't do it, but you get me.
All of a sudden I heard a scream from over my head and the pair on the roof deck went to call the slops. Okay, tell me more about this.
There were two gentlemen occupying the seats on the roof deck, I believe.
That's right.
Right, we remember them. The two lovers, in fact. They're so cute.
They must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cove with a knife in his guts. When they screamed, the driver pulled up the horses and McGildy got out of sight.
We got me out of sight. He stowed her away. Right. That was also part of the testimony, I believe. Out of sight? Where?
Back under the seat where I started off. Once the carriage came to an halt, the two coves from the roof ran to fetch the slops.
Slops meaning police, I am assuming. If they immediately left to fetch the police, it would appear that they were entirely unrelated to the incident.
I do believe now that they were unrelated, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Unlike before, which I do feel bad about, but we were convinced, weren't we? We were convinced. So that left McGildy, the driver, and you still at the scene. Yeah, only the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat. I heard the cabin door open and a voice from outside.
The driver, yes, he also testified in the trial, I believe.
He did. It was like everyone else's, it was also kind of cock-up.
A fellow who went by the name of Beppo, if memory serves.
Please don't ask me to talk with his voice, because I don't remember what voice I gave him. Didn't we give him an Italian one at the end? Because everyone said he was something like that anyway. It's a crappy Mario voice.
What did McGildy and the driver say to each other?
Oh, I don't know what happened and stuff like that, mainly.
Right. Okay.
That's when McGildy slipped the driver some tin to do a run to the pawn shop roundabout. Alright, we need to know more about this for sure.
That pawn shop obviously being Windibanks on Baker Street. Just a moment, counsel. Do you mean to tell me that the driver gave false testimony in that trial as well?
I think we all already knew that, especially with all that money discrepancy. Remember that nonsense?
Perhaps the excursion to the pawnbrokery slipped his mind when he was in the stand.
Maybe, but I think everyone's liars. Because it was a very weird coincidence and case. It was just a mess. What it was.
Indeed, Lord Van Zieks.
McGildy took off his coat, gave it to the driver. He folded it up all careful like before handing it over. When I saw him do that, I remember thinking, that coat and what's in it's got to be worth a few bob. Yes, Gina was sure the disc must be worth more than Mr. Windibank was suggesting, wasn't she? She did mention that already. I remember her quibbling with him over the price that afternoon at the pawnbroker. Yup. I remember that too. The driver looked pretty happy when McGildy flashed some brass in his face. He went running off for the lit. Then the bog trotter called to me, told me to come out from the drag's cabin. I gotta be honest with you guys. I am so fucking enjoying voicing her because this Cockney stuff is so fucking funny to voice. Man, someone give me some voice acting with this kind of shit. I know I'm not British or anything, but please, I'll try my best to pull it off. It is so fun. He threatened me not to snitch, not to say nothing to no one about what I'd seen or heard. Right. Okay, so this is the last one.
Hold it!
Press it. We really need more about this because if we can garner some sympathy here, I think it'll go a long way too. Threatened you how exactly? Told me I'd only be able to Scarpa if I did exactly what he said.
Which included giving false testimony in court 2 months ago?
Yeah, that's it. And there was one other thing he said.
Which was?
Tell him, Gina, tell him. He told me I'd have to hang on to the ticket from the pawn shop and make sure not to lose it.
The ticket? Well, I never.
No, Gina. Tell them about how he threatened all the little kids you look after and stuff too. I think they need to know that. I think it's important. Said that if he didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months passed, I had to go to the pawn shop and pay him money to keep it in luck, to stop it from being forfeit. He left me with some brass to pay for it.
But really? Why on earth would Mr. McGildy have done such a thing? Depositing his overcoat with a pawnbroker before the arrival of the police, it makes no sense at all.
There would seem to be only one logical explanation, my lord. What McGildy had the driver deposit at Windibank's was something he didn't want the police to see. Well, yeah, obviously. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs. Right. Anyway, after that he let me go, so I legged it before the coppers showed up. Right, okay. I do wish you would have said the part about threatening find her and do something bad to her and then the kids wouldn't be taken care of. I don't know, I think that would have garnered some sympathy in court, don't you? Well done, Gina. It can't have been easy to tell the truth like that. Ginny's really put her faith in you, Bruno. Yes, and to thank her, she'll have to face a charge of perjury once this trial is over. So I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible. It's time to really go for it. Press her on every statement. Well, I did, didn't I? Did I not? Wait. Hello? Didn't I already do it? Oh, did it, hello?
Hold it!
Okay. Did it not count this? We did press this, didn't we? This one? You were hiding in the cabin at the time as well. Yeah, we did do this, though. Did I do something wrong? I didn't miss one, surely. If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment, she says yes. That's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can't see nothing.
Now, in your testimony 2 months ago, I feel certain that you claimed Mr. McGildy was the sole passenger, did you not?
False testimony, my lord. Oh, this is new here. Oops. Wait, how did we not get that before? Okay. That's what he told me I had to say. But it's important that you tell us the truth now. Were Mr. McGildy and the victim acquaintances? I don't know. But I did hear him talking a lot.
What were they talking about?
Well, I couldn't hear too well, but if I had to say, I think it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying.
Perhaps business dealings of some kind.
Well, anyway, they got louder and louder and it started to sound like a proper fight. I was pretty scared by then. I hardly dared to breathe, and then all of a sudden, I heard a noise like someone keeling over on the floor. It was blooming loud and all.
And I believe you let out an involuntary scream?
Yeah, that's what gave me away. Come on, Court. She's just a kid.
Thank you, Miss Lestrade. Thank you, Counsel. I've heard enough. Uh-oh. I believe we now have reasonable understanding of what actually transpired on the omnibus.
What are we gonna do, though, now about this? It would appear that on the night 2 months ago, a negotiation was taking place on the omnibus. Yeah. Negotiation concerning this disc, however, matters did not run smoothly. When the parties involved began to quarrel over price, McGilda took what he wanted by force, at the expense of the other man's life. That does seem to be the case now, doesn't it? Shoot. Which proves my point. The disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way. Although I don't understand why as yet. And 2 days ago, precisely 2 months after the omnibus incident, McGilda's coat and its contents were due to be forfeited. I didn't know what I should do with a ticket. I mean, the cove died right after his trial. I knew that. Yeah, she was scared. Come on, don't you understand? So you decided you would try to claim the articles as your own. Well, why not, eh? It was only gonna be forfeited. Why shouldn't I have gotten them? Anyway, he can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking ain't no crime. That's right, girl, you tell him.
Miss Lestrade, it would appear Mr. McGilda was prepared to kill in order to take possession of this disc. Do you know why that would be?
Eh? Well, I ain't got a clue. Well, I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass. He was probably gonna sell it. And you can't blame me for thinking that. Thinking ain't no crime. Come on, Judge, understand her. She's down on her luck. Wait, who's that? Who's that? Hello? My lord? Oh, it's you. Hello?
The evidential lordship request has been located and is ready for the court inspection, so...
Oh, let's go. We found it. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Oh, what is this going to lead to, though? For all we know, it could lead to something worse. The mysterious little box deposited by McGilda 2 months ago? Oh, golly. If it was moved, though, there's probably going to be nothing in it. That's going to be upsetting, if so. There's no doubt in my mind that it's a key piece in the far-reaching puzzle. What do we do, guys? What do we do? Oh, shit. You're gonna let us look at that. Uh-oh. Oops. I'm really sorry. To be honest, though, we're almost at 30. If we had tacked this on to the last one, it would have been over an hour. I know some of you would want that, and don't worry, when we get down to the real finale, you know how I do. They'll be longer, but I think for now, this is just fine. I'm worried because, it's so likely that the box is not going to have anything in it. So what if there's no clue? Then where do we go? Do we just start all over again? I'm nervous about that because this game does like to pull those kinds of things, doesn't it? And we saw that the box was moved. So whatever was in it was surely taken out. I'm not sure, honestly. Oh, I'm nervous about this. Gina told the truth. What's going to happen to her? I'm nervous about that. We're going to have to find out, though, in the next episode. At least we can start it fresh after the continuation and go for as long as we have. Guys, knowing that I have to read everything, right? And knowing that I also have to react to the things that I read and put it together in my mind. Obviously, this goes slower than, like, you know, a long play recording or something like that. But knowing what you know about my play style, how many episodes would you say I have left at this point? It's okay to guess. Just trying to consider, or how much time do you think? I'm thinking episodes is probably easier for us to track since of the way I usually talk and the way I voice act and think about everything. So I wonder how many we have left, but whatever it is, we're going to see it through. Thank you so much for being here on this journey with me, guys. I couldn't ask for better. Thank you so much for all the likes, comments, and the subscribes. If you like real-time reactions of first-time games that you loved in your childhood that I'm seeing as an older person for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. Learn when we post Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Shorts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Come on, join our club. It's a very exclusive one, and I would love to have you in it. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you soon in the next episode where I think it's going to get hecka heated. Yeah. Toodaloo.